Archangel Michael says, the air has begun to shift around you, even though you cannot yet see it. In the silence of these coming nights, something powerful will break open, revealing what no one ever thought possible. The same mouths that whispered lies behind your back will be frozen in disbelief. They doubted you when you were quiet. They mocked you when you remained patient and humble. But they had no idea that the heavens had recorded every moment and waited for just the right time. The time is no longer far. It is closer than you imagine. Only 3 days from now, the revelation will begin. The truth, the real story, the part of you they tried to erase, will come forward like thunder under calm skies. Those who laughed in secret will suddenly be surrounded by your name on everyone's lips. They will look around in confusion, wondering how you became the center of attention after being pushed to the side. But heaven had already planned this twist. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Every tear you cried in silence has been counted. Every injustice that felt buried will rise like flames. In just 3 days, your story will not only be heard, it will echo. Archangel Michael says, no force of man can stop what's already written in the heavens. The truth is not a rumor. The truth is a roar that has been building behind the scenes, ready to blow the minds of every single person who underestimated your journey. You were never small, but they made you feel that way. You were never lost, but they treated you like you didn't belong. Now, everything will reverse so violently, they won't have time to hide their shame. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They will pretend they always knew your worth. They will suddenly want to be near, like moths to the flame of your rising. But you will recognize who clapped when you were falling and who stayed quiet. The power of truth is not always loud. It sometimes arrives slowly, then all at once. And when it does, it breaks chains that held you hostage in people's lies. You were betrayed, misjudged, and labeled wrongly. But what is coming will not just prove them wrong, it will elevate you in a way that silence can no longer contain. A powerful voice, a divine moment, and a shocking twist are preparing to arrive. Type Amen to get blessing 555. In 3 days, someone's confession will change the atmosphere. A secret they held about you will come out, but instead of damaging you, it will liberate you. The damage was already attempted, but divine justice is swift when it arrives. You may feel tired now, wondering how much longer you must wait. But the final delay is ending. The countdown has already begun, and heaven is about to let the curtain fall. In the places where your name was mocked, it will now be respected. In the rooms where you were spoken against, the same voices will now plead your favor. Divine reversal is not a maybe, it is a definite decree. Type Amen to get blessing 888. 3 days. Not more. Not less. Person who judged your character based on rumors will be exposed for who they really are. There is a woman who has been spreading words that don't belong to your truth. She has said things to silence your light, hoping to replace you. But she never knew the divine covering you walk under. You didn't even know how many people wanted your downfall. But now, those same people will be forced to see your rise and your reward. And what hurts them most is, they will have no control over it. Type Amen to get blessing 222. Your name is being written on a list of honor. A divine moment of recognition is being assigned to you. And those who walked away from you thinking you had nothing will wish they had stayed. Archangel Michael says, someone in authority is speaking on your behalf without you knowing. They have seen something in you that others missed. This person's words will shift everything in your favor. Even in your silence, heaven was working. Even in your stillness, something mighty was moving behind the veil. In 3 days, it will be revealed in a way that even your enemies cannot deny. Type Amen to get blessing 717. What will shock them is not just your success, but the purity of your heart despite all you faced. They expected you to grow bitter, but you grew deeper. They expected you to fall apart, but you found your power. The spotlight that is coming is not built on pride, but on truth. And truth, when it arrives, never bows down to lies. It exposes them and replaces them with honor. The one who left you because they believed what they heard about you will come back confused. They will see your name in places they never thought you'd reach. But by then, you will already be too far ahead. Type Amen to get blessing 606. The message will spread like wildfire. Did you hear what happened to them? But this time, it won't be gossip, it will be glory. And you won't need to speak, your life will shout louder than any voice. 3 days is not just a time, it's a divine alarm clock. When it strikes, something that's been hidden will come to light. And your role in this world will no longer be denied. They will ask, how did this happen? But you'll know the truth, it was always meant to happen. Heaven simply chose the perfect moment. And the perfect moment is now almost here. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Behind closed doors, a plan is unfolding in your favor. Someone who once doubted you is now defending you in a room you haven't entered yet. Your name is being cleared, uplifted, and honored without you lifting a finger. The records are being corrected. The misunderstandings are being erased. The lies are melting in the presence of undeniable truth. Someone is going to confess to lying about you. They thought it wouldn't matter, but now that your rise is becoming visible, their conscience cannot hold it in. They will tell the truth, and it will vindicate you publicly. Type Amen to get blessing 555. There's a person watching you from afar who has never spoken to you directly. But in the next 3 days, they will reach out with a message that shakes your entire foundation. They have seen your value, and they are about to act on it. This message will carry more than validation. It will come with an opportunity that you never expected. Your name will be mentioned in rooms you haven't even dreamed of yet. Archangel Michael says, your journey was hidden for a reason. You were protected from being exposed too soon. But now the timing is mature, and the unveiling is ready. Type Amen to get blessing 999. When the curtain rises, there will be no shadows left. The truth about your endurance, your loyalty, your real story, it will all come forward in a wave. You will feel the air change when it begins. People who made you feel like you were nothing will now try to stand close to your light. But the same angels who witnessed your tears will guard your space. You are not rising alone, you are rising with divine backing. A letter is coming that proves everything they thought was wrong. Someone has been watching your actions, not your words. And now, they want to give you what you truly deserve. Type Amen to get blessing 311. This is not just a breakthrough. It is a reversal of everything that was stolen from you emotionally, spiritually, and even financially. Someone who blocked your favor will now be blocked from your life. There is one more thing that will leave everyone in shock. A person you helped, who never thanked you, is going to stand up and tell the world what you did for them. Their words will open doors you never knew existed. Your patience is a weapon. It disarmed those who expected you to fight dirty. And now, that same patience is unlocking your season of divine reward. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You never exposed anyone. You never retaliated. But in 3 days, heaven will expose everything for you. You stayed kind when it was easier to be cruel. You stayed true when lies were flying in all directions. And that truth is now going to speak louder than anything they've said about you. Those who betrayed you are going to need you soon. They will need your forgiveness. But this time, you will have the power to decide. Type Amen to get blessing 121. This moment was always coming. You were never forgotten. You were simply hidden for the right impact. 3 days. 3 powerful days. And then the explosion of truth will rewrite your story forever. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They will say, "We didn't know." But the truth is, they chose not to see. They turned their faces away when they should have looked closer. These next 3 days, you will feel your soul start to stir. Your dreams will intensify. Signs will appear in ways you've never seen before, because the spiritual world is aligning to make your moment undeniable. Archangel Michael says, when heaven moves, no gate can stay closed. When your name is stamped by divine justice, no human hand can erase it. What is written for you is now arriving in full force. You are being watched by someone who once ignored you. But now, they see something they can't unsee. And the position they are in will benefit your future in a way no one could have imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There's a powerful shift coming toward you like a quiet storm. It won't make noise at first, but once it lands, everyone will feel its impact. That shift will lift your name out of confusion and place it in celebration. You are not behind. You are right on schedule. The delay was only to create a stronger entrance, one that people would never forget. Someone will call your name in a room full of decision makers. That name, your name, will carry weight, not because of who you know, but because of who you've become. They'll realize you didn't chase attention, attention chased you. Type Amen to get blessing 373. People who thought you failed will hear your name on television, online, or through people of influence. A surprising turn is coming that no one will be able to claim responsibility for. It will be undeniably divine. And they will finally stop doubting what was always inside you. A man who turned away from you is coming back, not for love, but for respect. He will speak your truth in a way that catches everyone by surprise. His words will serve as proof that you were never the problem. Even those who never supported you will be forced to admit, they made it, after all. This is bigger than revenge. This is about rightful restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 292. The stage is being set. The background is shifting. And in 3 days, the scene will change in your favor completely. An official document that had your name hidden or removed is being corrected. Someone behind the scenes has realized a mistake. That correction will change the way your story continues. You've been kept in the shadows for so long that people assumed you were done. But the shadows were your training ground. And now that the lights are coming on, you will shine with a clarity no one saw coming. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There is a name that once outshined you, now slowly fading as yours rises. Because yours is attached to divine timing. Theirs was attached to shortcuts. Someone important is going to apologize to you soon, not for closure, but for confirmation. Because they've seen what others denied. They know now that you are not ordinary. There is a photograph of you being shown to someone who has the power to launch your next season. That person will be stunned by what they see. And they will reach out to pull you into a life-changing opportunity. Type Amen to get blessing 747. The people who judged you for staying quiet will soon understand the strength behind your silence. You weren't afraid, you were aligned. You didn't retreat, you were preparing. You never needed to prove anything. But heaven is about to prove everything on your behalf. One touch of truth will collapse years of lies. A woman who tried to discredit you in a public space will face a moment of exposure. Her words will turn against her. And the truth she tried to bury will rise with more light than she can stand. Type Amen to get blessing 434. Your silence has been loud in the spirit realm. Angels have stood beside you during conversations you weren't even part of. And now, their reports are being returned. In 3 days, the divine message about you will be too loud to ignore. Someone who once overlooked you is about to offer you a platform, not out of guilt, but out of realization. They've been watching. And now they understand. You are not just rising, you are being revealed. And that revelation is not up for debate. It's time the world knew who you really are. Type Amen to get blessing 818. A man who once took your kindness for weakness is about to be humbled. He will see you honored in a space he thought you'd never enter. His regret will echo in his silence. Your rise won't be noisy, it will be graceful and powerful. And because it will be done without revenge, it will carry the full weight of divine justice. That's what makes it unstoppable. Archangel Michael says, some people are being removed from your path so they don't corrupt your elevation. You won't even need to block them, they'll distance themselves as your light becomes too much for their shadow. Type Amen to get blessing 444. A meeting is being scheduled that involves your name. You haven't been told yet, but the invitation is already in motion. The decision made in that room will shift your entire path. This is not a coincidence. This is prophecy unfolding. And every eye that ever rolled at your dreams will widen in shock when they hear about your breakthrough. There is power in patience, and yours has built a foundation that cannot be shaken. Even when your voice trembled, your heart remained true. That is why this season belongs to you. Type Amen to get blessing 171. In the next 3 days, even your body will feel the shift. You'll sense energy returning, clarity rising, and burdens falling. That's not random, it's alignment. Someone from your past who tried to replace you will finally admit they couldn't. Because no one can carry what was divinely meant for you. And the world is finally about to see it. The blessing coming will be loud enough to silence every lie. It will be soft enough to heal every wound. And strong enough to shift your entire future. Type Amen to get blessing 000. You were overlooked because people only saw your current situation. But heaven always saw your destiny. That's why the reversal will be so dramatic. It has been divinely arranged. Someone who tried to steal your credit will now have to give you public praise. They will do it not because they want to, but because the truth will corner them. And everyone will know the real source of the success. The pain was deep. The betrayal was heavy. But the reward is going to be massive. Type Amen to get blessing 939. Get ready. In 3 days, your timeline will split. Before this moment and after this moment, nothing will ever be the same. People who once looked down on you will raise their eyes in awe. Not because you sought revenge, but because you walked with integrity. And now, the universe responds. You have fought battles silently. You have held your head high when it was hard. But now, it is heaven's turn to speak. Type Amen to get blessing 525. There's no more waiting. No more delay. The doors are opening wide. In the final hour of the third day, something will be spoken that makes your heart pause. You will feel a chill run through you. And then, you'll know, it has begun. Everything you lost will be returned with interest. Everything that was broken will be rebuilt. But stronger, higher, and more beautiful than before. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your light will shine so brightly it will confuse the ones who counted you out. They won't know whether to celebrate or hide. Because they never saw this level of glow coming from you. The truth is no longer waiting. The truth is marching. And it's coming with your name written in gold. Watch the calendar. Watch the time. In 3 days, the people who doubted you will never doubt you again. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They will remember your name, not because you forced them to, but because destiny is about to stamp it everywhere. Your story will erase your name. The same mouths that mocked you will now speak your praises with trembling lips. You've been divinely hidden, not forgotten. Heaven covered you so your value wouldn't be destroyed before it matured. Now, the cover is lifting, and your revelation will shake foundations. Archangel Michael says, you didn't need to explain yourself to those who didn't believe you. The truth was never yours to prove. It was always heaven's to reveal. The final piece has been placed. The silence is about to break. The next 3 days will unlock a chapter that's been sealed for years. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Someone you thought was gone forever is being spiritually nudged to speak about what they know. Their voice will be a key that unlocks justice for you. The things they reveal will confirm what you've always said silently. Their confession will open eyes. People who once turned away from you will suddenly realize how wrong they were. And the shame they feel will be louder than any apology they could ever give. There's a divine signature going on a document in your favor. A reversal of decision is happening where your name was removed. Your favor is being reinstated. Type Amen to get blessing 234. The attacks on your character will backfire. The people who gathered to mock you will be scattered by truth. Not one word spoken against you will survive the next 3 days. The shift has already started in the spiritual world. You'll begin to feel lighter, as if something has been removed from your path. That's not imagination, it's confirmation. You're being guided by angels who've guarded your every step, especially when others plotted behind your back. The traps they set are now turning back on them. The judgment they hoped would fall on you will visit their own door. Type Amen to get blessing 626. There's a phone call coming. It will sound simple at first, but it carries massive weight. It will shift the direction of your next season. A voice you haven't heard in a long time will say, "I've been watching you." And instead of fear, you'll feel peace. Because this voice brings closure, clarity, and correction. They've doubted your intentions. They've mocked your pace. But now, they will have no choice but to stand still and witness your truth shining like the sun after a storm. Type Amen to get blessing 939. Something is being written right now in your favor. And this time, your name won't be left out. It will be front and center. People who worked in silence to sabotage you will be silenced. Their influence is dissolving. Their lies are crumbling before your eyes. You were accused in moments where you only offered peace. And you were blamed in moments when you were the healer. Now, the healer is being healed. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Someone is walking into a conversation with your name in their heart. They are going to defend you in a way that shuts every doubter down. Their words will be the beginning of your promotion. Even if you don't hear the words directly, the shift they cause will touch your life immediately. Favor will follow. Doors will open. Your life will shift upward. In the background, someone tried to control the narrative about you. They twisted your past and tried to cover your light. But the light is now too strong, it's burning through every layer of their deception. Type Amen to get blessing 700. You didn't beg to be seen. You didn't force your way into rooms. But now those very rooms are calling for you. A leader will mention you in front of others and say, "We need this person." Your name will bring calm, trust, and vision into their plans. And you'll realize you were always meant to lead, just not their way. The ones who tried to dim your light will soon squint from how brightly it shines. Because heaven doesn't give half blessings. It gives floods. Type Amen to get blessing 828. The same street where you once walked with tears will see you dancing in joy. You'll walk differently. Speak differently. Think differently, because everything around you will change. People will say, "I don't know how they did it." But you'll know the truth, it wasn't you. It was divine power rising at the perfect moment. There will be screenshots, reposts, even news spreading about your breakthrough. It will happen so fast, even you will have moments where you ask, "Is this real?" But yes, it is. Type Amen to get blessing 616. The people who ignored your kindness are going to need it. But this time, you'll choose carefully. Because elevation demands discernment. You will be surrounded by new energy. Supportive. Pure. Aligned. No more draining relationships. No more false loyalty. Someone will offer you something huge as a token of respect. You won't have to audition for it. Your reputation has already spoken. Type Amen to get blessing 505. This is not just a personal victory. It's a bloodline victory. What's about to happen for you will break generational chains and open gates for those after you. A divine push is happening behind the scenes. It will place you in front of people who can't unsee what they saw in you. They'll be moved to support you without even knowing why. Archangel Michael says, your aura has changed. Your spirit has leveled up. And now, your environment will catch up with your energy. Type Amen to get blessing 383. A text message is going to come in that will feel surreal. It may be from someone you forgot or someone you thought was done with you. But that message will hold an opportunity that changes your position forever. Something you lost months ago will return in a better form. That thing, be it money, a connection, or peace, is coming back doubled. And this time, it won't slip away.